They're one of the historical figures I respect so much, is Martin Luther King. You know, I respect him when I was watching one of his documentaries, and he was talking about, I am not a consensus leader. What really happened or why he made that comment was that he was fighting for civil rights. And those people who were sponsoring the movement, kind of felt that, okay, stop fighting for these civil rights. We will not give you money anymore if you're fighting for these civil rights. We will withhold your funds, because that's what they do. Those are your sponsors. They try to use money to kind of control your behavior, control what you go after. So he was telling the sponsors that I don't care if what I'm doing is affecting the bottom line. If it's going to lead us not to have money, I don't care. This is the cause I'm passionate about, and this is the cause I'm going to resolve, And he was saying, I'm not a consensus leader. I don't lead based on how the public feels about what I'm doing. I don't act based on public opinion. I'm not performing for the public. And that statement always stuck with me, because I think dangerously we are moving to an era that George Orwell talked about when he wrote Big Brother, when he wrote that book 1984. And one thing that I've come to understand is that we are now in a world where the public decides what is good and what is bad, and nobody epitomizes this thing like the celebrities that we worship today. They do things based on how public feel. If they do something and the public likes it, yeah, they are so happy, they are the center of attention. When they do something that the public hates, they get a lot of hate, and then they start becoming apologetic. I'm sorry I did this, I'm sorry I did that. So a lot of the time, a lot of the decisions we make, whether in our personal life, is based on public perception. And the reason why this is dangerous is one of the most dangerous evil in the world today is public perception. And the reason why it is very, very dangerous is this. It's dangerous because the public can be wrong. There are many times in history, that the public has been wrong. They have made colossal decisions that led to the death of people. Example, Socrates, even Jesus Christ in the Bible, is one of them. But when you are controlled by public opinion and you decide what is right or wrong based on how the majority feel, is not the best way to live your life. You are going to feel like a performing artist who today is here, tomorrow is there. And people will not take you serious because you are not a serious person if your integrity or what you do is based on how people feel about it.